Fuck you, I'm smarter, bitch.
I can't believe you're gonna rig this game.
We don't want to feel dumb anymore.
I feel so stupid right now.
We're here to find out if we're actually dumb. Don't ask us any questions.
Two bumbling morons. Fuck you, I'm smarter.
Welcome to Fuck You, I'm Smarter, the comedy game show where we compete with the guests to be crowned the smartest person in the room. Zoom, YouTube Live. Woo!
YouTube Live. We're on it.
We're on it, and our guests are like, how do people watch this? And we're like,
we don't know.
I don't know. I
just signed up for the internet.
Technology
I don't know what's happening.
It's
not our thing.
my thing.
Does it have to be? Hi.
Kelly.
Hi, Lindsey.
Hi.
How are you?
Can you believe we have a duo on the show today?
It's great. It's absolutely great. They also have a podcast, and it's also educational and funny.
I'm kind of feel like we're in some sort of weird like
they're us 10 years ago or something, or like we're them in the future.
But they're clearly
like
more advanced than us because they're having similar
obviously.
ideas as us 10 years before we did.
I think that's what keeps happening, and the next generation born will, I don't know.
They'll come out of the womb just with great ideas.
Yes.
I like it.
I like it too.
I like it. Do you hear that, future kid?
All right.
You
She's
better
looking
get your
down at
shit
her
together.
crotch. That's enough.
Well, I am so excited to have these ladies, and we're going to do their podcast too, because our podcasts are super similar.
Yeah.
We have Karly and Kelsey from Brought to You by the Letter podcast.
Yeah.
Hi, ladies.
Welcome.
Hello. I'm Karly, and I'm Kelsey. And
Fabulous.
So our podcast is called Brought to You by the Letter, and we are two best friends. We've been best friends since high school. I was in 9th grade when I met Kelsey, and she was in 10th grade. And our podcast, Brought to You by the Letter, talks about everything from A to Z.
In that order.
Yes.
I love that. So cool. So like your first podcast was something that started with an A, and like one of you teaches the other about it.
Exactly.
And then I started listening to your last podcast about the Zodiac Killer. That was your Z. So now you're done with your season. And then what are you going to do? Start over again when you feel ready?
Yep. We're going to record
I love that
A
idea.
soon. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
I love it. And they have pop quizzes. Like we have pop
Oh my
quizzes.
God, it's amazing.
It's great. We are their, what did you call us? Older professionals?
Seasoned professionals or elder millennials.
Yes. We are the elder millennial version of you guys.
Absolutely.
And I was telling the ladies before we got on that sometimes when Kelly says Kelly and Lindsey, she goes, Karly and Larndsey. Larndsey.
It's Larndsey, obviously.
And she started writing, if you were watching the YouTube Live, which you guys never do.
God damn you, watch it!
If you were watching it, she started writing Karly. And it reminded me of you go
of my own name.
Karly and what is it?
Larndsey.
Larndsey.
What's so difficult about that?
It's really so stupid.
It's very
I feel
silly,
like you guys are on the same wavelength as us because you've been best friends for so long and we've been best friends for so long that you just like speak to each other in a language that only you guys understand, and everybody else is like,
yes,
what's happening?
Yeah.
We're the only ones that exist in this little insane world.
We're the same.
Then we like to bring people into it. So thanks for coming into our wacky world.
I have a question about you ladies.
Yes.
And they've been friends the same amount of time as us.
Right.
So even if they are younger than us, their friendship is the same age.
Whoa.
Cool. Our baby friendship is the same age. Friendship
Our
baby.
Friendship babies are the same age. They're playing together.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Oh my God, they are playing.
This is a play date.
They're best friends. Oh my God.
Do you think raise your hand in this room?
Okay.
In these two Zoom rooms.
Yeah.
Have you thought about getting therapy with your partner?
With her?
Yes.
Yes.
No. No hands were raised over here.
And both hands were raised over here.
No, I'm nervous.
Oh.
Because we
just do a lot of projects together, so we have like a business relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we also have a deep friendship, but it's like both. So there's a lot of involvement. We hang out socially, and then Lindsey's also like, why weren't you on time to this meeting? And you know what I mean? And like,
She's always late. Which one of you is always late?
Now we're both always late.
You're both always late.
Well,
So
that's
I
why they
used
don't
to
need
be-
therapy.
That's why they don't need therapy.
Yeah.
If you would just be late more often, Lindsay, we wouldn't need therapy. It's you.
Right.
It's coming from you.
I think we've like slept over at each other's houses. Like we've been deep in it before where it's just like
Yeah.
petty shit. Like we just
Yeah.
know when the other one's going to be ticked off and I don't know.
Even like stuff where if we were supposed to record an episode of podcast or hang out or something, like I can tell when Kelsey maybe doesn't actually want to hang out with me, and I know that it's and I think you can tell the same. Like it's not like anything against me, it's just like she's tired, she had a hard week. Sometimes like
Or just like I don't want to research my paper right now.
right. So I'll be like, maybe we'll just not, and you're like, yes, thank God you said that because I was already thinking that, like,
I think we're
So
both
anticipating each
overwhelmed.
other's needs.
or just both
I
being
like that.
ridiculously overwhelmed all the time.
with our
Overwhelmed
life.
is a big, yeah. That is fair enough.
So
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about how you met each other, what you were like when you met each other, and your high school experience. And you could talk about separately or together or both.
All right. Well, I'll tell my side of the story.
Okay.
All right, and then you can interject.
Ooh, there's sides of the story. I love it.
Well, so I met Karly. She was like she said, she was in 9th grade. I was in 10th grade. I was going to try out for the track team because I was a really fast sprinter, but couldn't go much farther than like 100 meters. And I like ate a Twix
that
bar
a lot
before
or not a lot?
practice.
I don't know.
It's little.
That's the short. That's just the
The
straight.
shortest one.
Just
That's
like,
like the shortest
Okay.
amount of distance you can run and say you're in track. That's what I
Got it.
was
Okay.
Got
trying
it.
out for.
Got it.
Thank you for clarifying.
But like,
I am teaching a class about track and field later, just
Oh,
so you
good
know.
thing
So-
you didn't know that then.
oh shit, we might actually learn something.
Preview.
Yeah, I know nothing about track besides
No.
that, but
Yeah.
but anyways, I
You
had
don't need to. You're fine.
yeah, it's like whatever. You're not gonna. I think you were talking to somebody else about majoring in running. In one of your episodes, like you're not gonna get anywhere in life
Right.
by like running.
Yeah.
Anyways,
You don't need to know anything on Karly and Larndsey's podcast. You'll be fine. Yeah. you know enough.
yeah. So I threw up a Twix bar trying to run that day because they made us run more than 100 meters. And so I was like, this is not for me. What other sport can I do? And they were like, you can throw a long spear. And I was like, I'm in. I'll do that.
AKA Javelin.
Javelin. So
Yes.
so,
That I knew.
Yes. So I started. It was like a mostly guys team, and then there were a couple girls here and there.
Yes.
And we were like the two fastest runners out of the group.
Yes. So
She was super intimidated by me.
alternatively, but similarly, I in middle school couldn't make the soccer team, so I ran cross country.
Got
You
it.
know, I don't run now. I don't know why I did that, but whatever. So when I did track, 9th grade, I was like, obviously, I'll be a long distance runner, not a sprinter, right? I like got a cramp or something the second day, and I was like, I'm done with this. And I
We
was like,
clearly
never
have a
mind.
very short thing to get
Yeah.
get us over
We're just
something.
like,
Yeah.
no, we're done.
Throw
But
up?
Actually,
No.
no.
But
Cramp? No.
In middle school, though, I did throw the discus and the shot put. So it was like I was trying to do both. But after I got that cramp or whatever, I was like, yeah, I'll
out.
just do this.
I'm out.
So like I think I was like fully on the throwers before you joined because I was doing both, whatever. And so I was always like, because I was a long distance runner, I was like, whew, I was booking it at my like 2-lap warm up, and all of a sudden this girl is like passing me, and I'm like, excuse me, who is this? And it was Kelsey. So
And I was raised on like an excellence or else model, you know, so like I always want to be first.
Very
you know?
healthy.
right,
Super good for me.
but our
My
team,
confidence.
our team like that year was just like so fun, and everybody was just like best friends with everybody.
Yeah.
And that following summer, we just like hung out like every single day. And we actually ended
So
up,
cute.
even though we like our high school was huge, we had in my graduating class had 600 people.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and it actually our high school split into 2 high schools. So that's just like our one or whatever.
Wow.
You're like real deep into our
I
politics
know,
of
I'm like
school.
really going into it, but we,
You're like Larsing it a little bit. Like you're taking a long way around to bring it back.
yes, but okay. Anyways,
She's a long distance speaker
getting
too.
to The point I'm getting to is that we only lived a mile away from each other too, and we didn't realize that.
Oh yeah.
Oh
That's
my
what I'm
God.
getting.
So there's a parallel to our
cute.
relationship as well. We grew up in Florida near each other.
Yeah.
But like 30 minutes away from one another, and we never really, we may have crossed paths, but we don't know. And we ended up meeting in New York.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You
that's
probably
awesome.
like crossed each other in like a shopping mall somewhere.
Yeah.
100%.
I bet we did. I bet we did. She went to my prom, and I didn't even go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
was some
shit.
crossover hanging out in the same
Fate was just like
places.
swoop, 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 and then
Because-
Yeah.
swoop,
It's like
what
we were really meant to meet.
yeah.
100%.
What
You
if
guys are finally. It was like you were
Mm-hmm.
born for this moment.
And what if you did go to the prom and then you weren't friends because like something would have happened? So it's
Right.
In an alternate dimension, what the fuck did you do at prom?
All right,
Me? How dare you?
Relax.
Exactly.
Wait, I have a question.
It's always her fault.
Yes.
So I can see, like, you know, you guys have like a great banter and you speak your own language, obviously as besties.
Beep, bop, boop.
When you guys met and you grew up and you were in high school together, how were like, what were you like? Was one like more scholarly and one was kind of the bad girl, or like was there? Yeah.
If we
what
had to
was
do
the
that
difference in your
TikTok
personalities?
quiz, it was like more scholarly, Karly, try hard
it.
again, Karly, flirt, me.
yeah.
What else?
You were very impulsive.
Yes.
And so Kelsey was
I was a
always
little chaotic.
Kelsey
The
was
energy
always like
was like,
making me do stuff. And I'm like I
I
said,
love
a people
that.
pleaser, so I would just be like, all right.
Like,
So
okay.
That's true. She was like my younger sister. Like
Yeah.
I could just like be like, we're gonna go take pictures in the park, and she's like, okay, and then
Yeah.
I'll be like, just kidding, we're going to whatever, and she'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
That's
So-
the
Love
you.
that. Is that me?
That's the you. I'm more of the, well, we're both people pleasers, but we're also, but you make me do stuff.
I make you do more.
You make
things.
me do things,
Yeah.
and I will just agree sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cute. So you'll be like, we're going to the park, and then it's like, just kidding, we're going to a keg party, and it's gonna be crazy.
I wish I would drank in
Yeah, we did-
high school. We
we-
were so good.
We didn't do
Really?
that.
For dumb reason. No, I got drunk on New Year's, like the summer after the New Year's after we met, and I didn't drink for like 2 years till I went to college, basically. So,
Did you get really sick?
I was really sick for 2 days, but I did not throw up. It was so weird. Actually, my boyfriend, then now husband, was the one who took me to that party, and
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
Wait.
glad that it ended well.
That's
That
wild that you married your high school sweetheart.
I like just when you find your people, you just stay with them. You know,
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
they know the
Wow.
worst version of me. You know,
Yeah.
high school me.
Did you send them that pic of me and Kyle?
Yeah.
I have that. Yeah.
Oh my god,
Oh, we're
it's
gonna
the cutest
post all
freaking
of it.
picture. It's the cutest
cute.
picture. Yeah.
I love it. Wow. You guys are a blast. I cannot wait to do your podcast, and I can't wait to play with you guys. Should we get into it?
Let's get into it.
We'll
Woo!
talk more about your cute little relationship, but let's play.
Let's play. Oh,
You go.
well,
No,
I
no,
just,
go ahead.
my game is really boring, and to me,
'Cause
because
it's
I'm
math.
not, because it's track and field. To me, that's boring. Sorry, I know you.
But it's
Oh my
part
gosh,
of
we
their
are lifelong
origin
fans
story.
of track and field. We
I
follow
like
it.
watching it. I don't like trivia about it, so that's why I think it's boring. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, like, let's get it out of the way.
Sure, and it's part of their origin story.
Yeah, it kind of flows right out.
Yeah.
Rip
All
the
right.
band-aid
I
off.
love it.
That's fine.
All right.
Fuck you, I'm smarter.
All right, let's see. Let's see if I can make it interesting. No, I can't because the games are or the questions are already written. So it is what it is. Let's see.
You can do a fun accent.
Let's do.
Oh, see?
What's that?
You can do a fun
Yeah.
accent.
Oh,
Oh,
track
see?
and field, eh?
Well, let's see. How do I do a Greek accent?
Ooh.
Oh, don't.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe
don't do
don't.
it.
No, because it's like the Olympic, like the origin, right?
I
Yeah.
don't think you can.
I don't know how to. I don't know how
I
to.
don't think you should. I haven't seen our game, so should we do a lifeline for each quiz? Like one of them can use.
Can use you as a lifeline. Oh
Okay.
yeah, that's something that we used to do with duos, and we haven't actually. I guess no, we have had a duo.
Not in a while.
Yeah.
You both can use me once during this game, but I'm not that smart. So it's up to you.
During the whole game, the whole
I
episode,
think
or
each
just
game.
each game?
I
Each
think
game,
each
right?
game.
Okay.
Yeah, each game.
All right.
Right.
All right. Kelsey, let's start with you.
All right.
Number 1. In what year do you remember? Maybe you were there. Was the first foot race of all time held? The first recorded foot race. It was, I'll give you a hint, in Greece.
Okay.
And I'll give you another hint. It was the first Olympics, the first real Olympics back in the day.
The OG Olympics.
When it was the OG Olympics, like not the modern ones, the Greek ones.
I'm not getting a multiple choice, am I?
No, but
Okay.
I will. If you get it within
10,000 years, you are.
if you get it within 500 years, I'm
Wow.
gonna give it to you.
Wow.
Oh my
Whoa.
gosh. Okay.
That is quite generous.
Well, because it should have
she's
been.
thinking about me and the dates that I know and that I wouldn't.
Well, yeah, Lindsey would be like, I don't know, was it 10,000 BC or was it 1500 AD? Like that's the same to her.
yeah.
So
I mean,
so I'll
yeah.
give it to you within 500 years, and I will let you guess twice.
Wow.
sick. This is the best quiz I've ever taken.
I should have given her a multiple choice because like who would know? So
I think
Why don't you
you know what? I'm just
write a
gonna
multiple choice?
channel it real quick.
Great.
no, just let her guess, and then if it's crazy, I'll give a multiple
She's
choice.
channeling
How about
it.
that?
She's gonna get it.
Channeling.
She's
I'm
breathing
channeling.
through it. She's got.
I think I'm feeling it's like
I'll take a breath.
I'm gonna say 230 AD.
She has to do math.
That is incorrect. It was earlier. It was. I'll give you a hint. It was BC.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, do one more guess.
So it's not 500 within 500. Okay, I could do that. So
Wasn't that far, but it was far enough that it was more than 500.
got it. Okay, so 5. Ooh, I'm liking this.
We're the Greek chorus.
I'm channeling it from the Greeks of past. I'm gonna say 750 BC.
Yes!
Wait.
It was 776.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, that was so good.
Wow, I just felt that.
Yeah, 17.
Yes.
7
Hamilton was also there.
6 BC. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the Greek.
Yeah.
version.
Oh, yeah.
It's fun.
See what happens when we
Worth
channel our
of
energy? Wow.
Yeah.
Type of,
If you need
government.
us to hum
Ooh,
throughout
wow.
this game,
I
we will
require
also
humming
amazing.
for every
Good job,
answer.
Kels. Great job.
That was incredible. That was
Wow.
incredible.
Wow.
Extra credit if you know how long the track was.
500 meters.
No, it was 182.88 meters. And I don't know because it was they measured it in feet from where I got it. It was 600 feet long.
Oh.
Anywho's, but that was great. Amazing.
Wow.
Good job.
Very
You
impressed.
really
Wow.
pulled that from the sky. All right.
She was
Wonder if
channeling.
Carly's
She was
nervous.
channeling.
All right, buddy.
Carly,
Smarty pants.
can you tell us and the listeners and all the people watching and rooting for you here today, no pressure, when and where was the first college track meet held? I would literally give you a point for if you get either part of that question right.
Okay.
When and where?
I'm thinking not the United States.
Correct.
I'm thinking Britain.
Correct. Ding, 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 ding.
Okay.
You get a point. You
Oh,
get a
so I
point.
don't even have to like tell you like.
You can guess.
You can guess for an extra point if you get the year within.
Wait, did we say what college it was?
That's a new way to play this game.
50.
50
In
years.
500 years.
Okay, so
Within
wait.
50.
I
Within
think
50.
Okay. All right.
You guys are doing great.
1820.
Yes. Wait, is that? Oh, yes. Yes. It
What
was
was it?
1864.
Wow. Good job.
Wow.
Was it
Good job.
Where was it? Eton?
Yeah. Wait. Was it? What was the?
It was
the-
between Oxford and Cambridge.
I was
It
I
held
was
in
literally
London.
thinking Oxford just because that's like an old timey.
Oh yeah, totally.
Exactly.
Me too.
Sports,
Me too, totally.
like
Wow.
School sports.
I'm
race.
just so impressed.
That
with
was incredible.
the Britain of it all.
The written of it all.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Kelsey.
Yes.
Today's modern outdoor track is oval in shape and has 8 lanes. You may or may not have already known that. The inside lane covers a distance of 400 meters. However, if you ran all the way around lane 8, you would cover about how many more additional meters?
Oh gosh.
That seems unfair.
Yeah, these are hard.
Well, that's why they stagger.
Oh.
Let's see.
They have a
I'm gonna
staggered start.
say there's like 6 lanes, right?
There's 8.
8 lanes.
Mm-hmm. So
And
if you were
if you
all
do
the
the
way on the outside, how much
Circumference,
more are you running?
diameter,
It's kind of a math question with no
Radius.
parameters.
So how many more meters is it? I'm gonna.
How many
say,
more meters is it? Yeah.
I'm gonna say 100 meters.
Oh, that's a really good guess. It's actually 50.
Damn
Oh.
it.
50 more meters.
Huh.
So if I had done, you could get a point if you get it within a certain
Within
number of
500.
meters,
I mean-
then you would have gotten there. If it was within 500 meters, more or less, you would
I don't
want
want to brag, but I was like less than 500 away. So
You really were.
You really were.
You really were.
great job.
Okay, Karly.
Yes.
You were discus or you were
I
javelin?
was discus. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ask you the javelin question.
Okay. I also threw javelin, but not that well.
She just wasn't that good.
Okay.
No.
It's fine. This is actually just about like stats.
Okay.
Who hold? Do you know how far, like what the current world record is for how many meters throw?
That's the question.
That's the question. 4-time Olympic medalist Jan Zelezny
Oh,
of
yeah.
the Czech Republic
Jan.
for men.
Do you know her? Do you know
Oh,
Jan?
Jan.
It's a
Oh, wait,
guy.
is it a
It's
man?
dude.
It's Jan.
Jan. His name
Jan.
is Jan.
Jan.
Do you know how many meters? Why
Can I
are
talk
these
about
all
Jan?
numbers? You want to talk about? You know him?
She had
Tell
her
us
first
about
kiss with
Jan.
a boy named Jan when she was studying abroad in Germany.
Oh.
That's how I. That's how
Maybe
I.
it's your Jan.
That's how I knew that it was Jan, not Jan. But yeah.
You're totally right.
Wow.
I love to call him
Used
Jan
to-
though.
He
How was
he
that?
played
How was that kiss?
awful because I didn't know how to
Yeah.
kiss. So
Yeah.
he played the bass. Like he
played the bass.
He
It's
played
pretty
the
cool.
bass. He
Cute.
so
Sexy.
my
He's foreign. He was
Yeah.
exotic.
But you're gonna have to
Ticking a
answer
lot
the
of
questions
boxes.
though.
all right. Let's
You
see.
can't get out of that part.
Meters and meters. Okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna say like 427.
He's 98.
Oh
98.4.
wow!
Within 500. Great job. I'm sorry.
Do you know the name of the female record holder for javelin?
No idea.
Or, okay, what country is she from?
anything.
I'll give you within, if it's touching the right country, I'll give you.
Thank you.
If it's within 500 miles of that country, you got it.
I feel like she's like either Canadian or like Russian.
Are the Canadian known for having really great
No,
biceps?
she's actually also Czech.
Oh, well, good for her.
Yeah.
That's great.
Her name is Barbara Spatakova, and her record is 72.28 meters.
Awesome.
World record. Yeah.
Why did I guess 400? Like, what is? I
Oh,
don't
you
know.
guess 400 meters. Oh, that's
I don't
really...
know. Whatever.
Do you not use meters?
I truly
We
don't
just don't think in
remember.
Is that
meters.
why?
I actually don't remember. I'm not like I have no
Okay,
clue.
this is
60
far. This is
miles.
far away from you. This is far away from your current experience.
Yeah,
These-
yeah.
These things are not. Yeah. Okay.
We have
Good.
to, like,
well, you guys are still doing well.
Yeah, you're on the board.
You're on the board. That's
Sick.
all we can
Hell
hope
yeah.
for. Whose turn is it? Kelsey.
Yes.
In 1880, Christian Georg Kohlrausch was this German gymnastics teacher. He became known around the world through his studies and experiments with pupils to rediscover an ancient sport that made it into the first modern Olympics. What sport was it?
Ooh.
Wrestling.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
It was actually discus.
Whoa,
That makes
yeah.
sense.
Tricky.
Yeah, and then it was in the first Olympics. who does anyone know when the first modern Olympics was? Anyone can just guess for an extra point. The year,
1920 something.
The exact year. The exact year.
25. I don't 24. I don't know.
It's that old?
No, Kelsey, you want to guess?
1961.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, it was 1896.
Oh my gosh. I have
Whoa.
no idea.
It was 1896, and they took it back to Athens for that one.
Whoa.
Wow.
We're putting our track team to shame.
Yeah.
Wow.
One more question. Karly. The song The Stars of Track and Field is a song from the 1996 album If You're Feeling Sinister by what Scottish indie pop band active from 1996 to present and currently set as my alarm tone so I can wake up with less rage in the morning?
Oh my gosh. Wait, you know what
Scottish indie
Do you know
pop band?
the band who sings the song The Stars of Track and Field featured on If You're Feeling Sinister from 1996?
Oh my goodness. Scottish pop band. I don't know anything Scottish at all. I don't think.
I'm Scottish.
Are you?
Yeah.
Stars of track and field you are. The stars of track and field you are.
I have
Stars
no.
of
I have
track
no
and
Just
idea.
throw out your
field
best
are
guess.
Beautiful people.
Google Dolls. You know.
But yeah, they're. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, if I use my lifeline, can I use my lifeline? I like truly have
Does
no
the
clue.
lifeline know it?
You too?
That's what I was seriously
That's
gonna
a good
guess.
guess.
That's
No.
what I was seriously.
Who is
Are they
it?
Scottish?
Belle and Sebastian.
Oh, I didn't know they were Scottish. Oh.
Well, listen,
Well,
you ladies are on the board. You did really well. My questions were weird, and you're doing great.
And you got it over with.
And
you
it's over-
it's
got it
over
over
with.
with.
It's over with. Okay. We're about to go to weather class. We're going to be meteorologists for
favorite.
a minute.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes.
So, wait, who was obsessed with meteorology? Okay.
Me.
For some reason, I thought it was Kelsey, but I guess it was Karly. All right.
Yes.
So talk to us a little bit about your obsession, your non-ironic obsession with
Yeah.
weather.
Everyone's like, that's like the go-to small talk thing. But I just think that it's really interesting and cool that weather is always changing and like there's cold fronts and warm fronts and that creates a storm, and I don't know. I just think it's very
It is cool.
I think it's very interesting. And I am a graphic designer, but if that didn't work out for whatever reason, I did seriously consider like going to school for like meteorology, studying that, but didn't. I mean, maybe someday, but not right now. So
That could be your retirement fund. You could be the.
I mean, the thing about weather is it's always there.
It's always there.
It's always there.
And it's always changing.
I wouldn't want to be like an anchor. I would just want to study it and like try
Study
to
it.
predict it or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So, Kelsey, do you like the weather?
Not nearly as much as my co-host here. I love nature, so like weather's part of nature. So
Yes,
I could get down with weather, but
Okay.
more of a tree gal, more of the ground, less of the air.
Love it.
You know?
Love it.
That's
Okay.
oh,
All right.
wow.
Well, you're going to do.
I'm
yep.
with you. I'm definitely a tree earth person.
Yes.
All right,
I felt that from you.
ladies.
Did you?
Yeah.
We're going to
You
play.
felt it through the ground.
Yes.
Yes,
The
through
currents.
the roots.
Yeah.
Through
The
the
root
roots.
system.
Yes.
They're talking to each other. Yeah.
We're going to play a game called Who Are You Calling a Weather Girl?
Ooh.
You're so stupid.
Who are you calling a weather girl?
Who are
I don't
you?
even get it. I don't
calling
even
a
get
weather
it.
girl?
Isn't it?
I don't know.
All right. Number one, let's start with the
The real weather girl
biggest weather fanatic we've ever met.
ever had on
Yes.
the show.
Karly.
I've never met
Whoa.
someone
Here we go.
more into the weather.
Okay.
More enamored.
Oh,
of the
now I
Yes,
really
I know.
have to like show up and like.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right.
I think you got this.
Okay.
Okay. Let's talk about the earliest hurricane.
Oh, God. I thought you'd never ask.
So there was an unnamed hurricane in 1938 that formed in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean on January 1st. So that's really early for hurricane season. January 1st.
No, it isn't. Hurricane season.
Hold on.
Okay.
That's my question. Shoosh.
Sorry.
Making it was the earliest ever hurricane in the calendar year. In 2016, Hurricane Alex nabbed the second place spot, reaching hurricane strength on January 14th. Can you tell me what month hurricane season usually starts?
Yes.
Is it? Oh, you can. Go
Oh,
ahead.
no. Go ahead. I'll take.
I can give you an A, B, and C.
Yeah, go
She was
ahead.
nicer.
Is
I'm
it,
not doing A, B, and C today.
Is it A, February, B, May, or C, June?
Oh, I wasn't gonna guess any of those. So,
Me neither.
I think May.
You say you love weather.
That's correct.
Wow.
Yes.
I was gonna say March.
That's
but
what I was gonna
yeah.
think. Oh.
Yeah.
It's May. It's May to. I didn't write it
July.
down. I think it's like.
I think it's October or November.
October or November. So to have those hurricanes in January is very alarming.
So I guess you could say it's also late.
You could also say it's late. It's the first one of the year, but it's also.
It's hurricane season.
Yes.
Had a scare, but then she got her period.
Exactly. All right, Kelsey.
Yes.
I actually thought you were asking me for a second.
Kels.
then I heard
Because
the-
she called
then I
her
heard the
Kels and I
S.
call you Kels. Okay. On January 10th and 11th in 1949, Los Angeles saw its most intense blanketing of snow on record. It snowed in LA. It was 0.3 inches. That was the most snow LA has ever gotten.
Wow.
While that amount seems tiny, the sun-soaked city wasn't prepared for the small downfall, and everything halted. They couldn't deal, which makes a lot of sense when you live here. People can't drive in the rain.
Oh my God! It starts raining. Everyone just goes off the road. They're like, I just can't. I can't.
It's ridiculous.
Insane. I'm like, it's drizzling.
It's drizzling. So my question is this, Kelsey. What is the lowest temperature recorded in Los Angeles ever? Is it A, 8 degrees, B, 18 degrees, or C, 28 degrees?
Do you already know?
If you get it within
have a
500 degrees, you will get it right.
I'm gonna go with 18 degrees.
No, it is 28
Damn it.
degrees.
Oh, I knew it. I should've
That
gone with
is
my
all
gut.
right.
Always go with your gut, Kels.
All right. Carly,
Yes.
true or bullshit?
Okay.
Okay. So like true or false? There is such a thing as identical snowflakes. Two snowflakes that looked exactly alike under a microscope.
I
Twinsies.
think that's false. That's the thing everyone says.
It is actually true.
Well, what the heck? Why did they always
We've
say
been
that?
lied to.
I know.
You want to nerd out?
Yes,
Let's
let's
nerd out
nerd.
for a minute. So, the first recorded identical snow crystals were discovered in an atmospheric research center in Colorado in 1988. But this is the most fascinating part of the story. The twin crystals examined under a microscope came from a Wisconsin storm.
What?
So they transported it.
How?
I don't know. I'm
Wow.
like, what are these people doing?
Wow.
Wait, they transported it?
That's what it sounds like to me. They were
Like in a
studying
truck?
it in Colorado, but
They're
it was
like,
from a
we have
store
to
in
take-
Wisconsin.
they saw
Wow.
some and
They-
they're like, these look
like,
too similar. We
These-
gotta go
this
test.
is suspect. We need to take it to our headquarters,
Yes.
our snowflake
This whole,
examination headquarters.
Nerds.
this
Wow.
whole endeavor feels a little shady.
Maybe I'm
to
glad.
me.
Maybe I'm glad I'm not a meteorologist now. This is what we do.
Yeah, you would have been like, guys, really? We're gonna We're gonna waste the gas
Exactly.
and the time. We're
Exactly.
trucking these snowflakes across the country. All right.
It seems crazy. It just seems absolutely crazy.
Twins already get enough attention.
Yeah.
I have twin sisters, by the way.
I think twins are weird. You know what I mean? No.
They are a little weird.
No. It's just it's because I've seen The Shining too much, or just like seeing like people like telepathically speaking to one another. It's just I'm just jealous.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe
I
you
am
want
too.
that
I
skill.
like watched Parent Trap like religiously, and I was just like, I just want a twin.
That movie.
And
yeah.
my sisters were so close, and I was just like, I want twins. So
Are they
bad.
identical?
They are identical. We just found out actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
They did a blood
Wait,
test.
you just found that out?
Yeah, like we thought they were fraternal, and then they did a blood test and like a DNA test, and they found out they were identical.
Did your parents like starve one so they ended up looking a lot different, or like how did that happen?
Well, the one stole a lot of food in the womb, so it was like they were definitely a weight difference when they came
Truly?
out. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So the one was like
Wow.
yellow and like frail, and the other one was like pink and chubby.
Oh my god.
Do they-
Now is the frail one? Is she still upset? Like, did she take some stuff out on the one who stole all her food in the womb, like a psycho?
Yeah, she like is definitely the most vindictive one, of course. Like,
Can you blame her?
no, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at what she had to go through.
Yeah,
Yeah, your other sister should be ashamed of herself.
She really
honestly.
I'll make sure to let her know. She's very sensitive.
How dare she?
How dare you?
Oh, no.
No, it's okay. She's like 23. How old am I? 29, 23. Yeah. Yeah.
She'll figure it out. Yeah. They'll hate each other for a few more years and then they'll
Yeah.
be fine. I'm sure they have like a crazy bond too.
Oh, they're like BFFs. I'm just jealous.
Yeah.
I'm just
Same.
jealous.
Yeah,
get
I
it.
would be too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Kelsey,
I'm making you my twin.
back to the weather. What am I?
Let's
Just
get-
a weather girl to you?
What are you calling a weather?
What do I look like?
weather girl. What did you call it? What do I look like? You're a weather girl. What's the name of the game?
I don't know.
So stupid.
That's what Karly
All right,
sounds like all the time. What do I look like? A weather girl.
Weather. All right, weather girl. I'm just the weather girl to you. I just tell you the weather.
The weather girls get a bad rap. They're only interested in
They're
their
weather
boobs
women.
and their
They're
legs.
weather
They
women.
call
That's
them
Thank
weather
you.
girls.
That's right. Thank you.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I
Like,
know. I get it.
they're only hired for their tetas, and like they have brains.
Yeah, they're meteorologists.
Yeah, but
aren't
they're like-
they?
they're-
supposed to be.
They have to look like
Aren't all-
models.
Aren't
they
all the
can-
people on the weather? They're all meteorologists, right? They're like actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure they.
They
I
can
mean, I
never
hope
ever
so.
wear green. Otherwise
that's
they
right.
blend in.
Yes.
Unless it's like a weird station that it's like really
Let's
do
remove
it.
her leg.
Yeah,
It's the Halloween
what?
edition.
Yeah.
With the floating head.
All right, Kelsey, let's talk about the longest
Pac-Man eating like a cloud.
Yes.
distance a tornado has carried an object.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
So in April 1991, a tornado carried blank from Stockton, Kansas to Winnetoon, Nebraska, a total of 223 miles. Was it A, someone's divorce papers, B, a canceled personal check, or C, someone's tax returns?
I feel like I've heard this before.
I feel like I'm going to go with the least amount of papers and go with the canceled check.
That is correct.
Very smart.
Good
Yes.
job, Kels.
Yes.
Carly, this is for you, okay? If you
Yes.
want to be a weather girl, you need to know this, all right?
Okay.
If you want to be a weather girl,
Yeah.
you better get this
You
right.
better get it correct. If your local forecast called for a high of 85 and it only hit 79, some would call this a small blank. Not many people are going to notice this small difference, but if a forecast calls for flurries overnight and you wake up that your car is buried under snow, that's a huge blank. A mistake in meteorology is called a blank.
Ooh.
Is it A, a bust, B, a slip, or C, a fault?
Oh no. I like like the sound of bust, so let's go with bust.
That is correct.
Wow,
Wow.
Good job, Carly.
I am a weather girl
that would
at
not
heart.
have been my guess. Yeah, you are. This is really you're in your you're in your zone.
All right, we got one more.
Okay.
Kelsey,
Yes.
do you think the Earth is furthest or closest to the sun during the winter? Do you think the Earth is furthest or closest to the sun during the winter?
The Earth? Like,
So,
and I'm confused.
because the winter is at different times around the world. So, like,
Right. That's why I'm confused.
and then I'm going to say, do you know what it is?
I think.
I'm going to say closest.
Yes.
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 Woo!
Yes.
Maybe
All right.
I could be a
Explain.
weather
I'm
girl,
going to
too.
explain it.
Oh, dueling weather girls.
Every January, the start of the winter season in the northern hemisphere, the Earth reaches the point in its orbit that is nearest to the sun. Despite some common misconceptions, the seasonal drop in temperature has nothing to do with the distance of our planet to the sun. It instead has everything to do with which direction the Earth's axis is tilting,
Right.
which is why the two hemispheres experience winter at different times of the year.
Damn weather
I
girl.
wonder what the furthest, I wonder what like the closest we are to the sun and how far away, like in that like orbit, like what the discrepancy is between furthest and closest, like how far away.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. We'd have to look it up. We'll have to follow that up in a pop
Yeah.
quiz.
Maybe it's 500.
It kind of
Probably
blows my
within
mind
500
though.
something.
Within 500.
It is
something,
crazy.
I
Isn't
would guess.
space crazy?
That's wild.
See
Yeah,
that
I feel like we all need a diorama to figure this out.
space
I
freaks
need
me
to
out.
see it.
Dude, I
Yeah.
love space.
I don't want to think about it too much because I get a little nervous.
A little nauseous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just start to feel disoriented and like
Yeah.
My boyfriend and I went down like a 3-day rabbit hole of the guy from Blink 182 who like talks to aliens now.
We were
yeah,
literally
yeah.
And we-
listening to Blink 182 before this, so beautiful.
Really?
Yes.
I watched his interview with Joe Rogan, which was just within the last few years, but then like went back and then I was listening to old. It's like, hey mom, there's something in the
back room.
it's the aliens. Like he's been talking
been
about
singing
the
about
aliens
aliens.
since the 90s. Like
wow.
crazy,
Aliens
okay?
exist.
Well, I believe in aliens.
I totally believe in all of it.
We saw something in the desert.
Joshua Tree. We saw something weird in Joshua
What did we
Tree.
see?
I don't know what it was. That's the
It was
thing
like
of
a
it.
glowing thing.
It was like
and
a big glowing green thing.
Was it a
Were
spirit?
you on mushrooms?
not
Not
yet.
yet.
Oh.
Not yet.
We were driving
This
Driving
is
to
proof.
go to the
to
mushrooms.
go to the place
This
where the
is
mushrooms
proof.
were.
Wow.
But you know what though? Like
On
when
the
I
side of the road, this like glowing green.
yeah, it was
Interesting.
weird.
Because
object.
it could have been like a spirit. It didn't necessarily have to be an alien.
Right. It felt there's something inside of
It
you when
has a
you
feeling
feel
to it.
these when you see these extraterrestrial because I've had this twice.
Whoa.
It's like a whole body feeling.
like it feels
that
wrong.
you're like there's something
you're like,
that's something.
the reality
Yeah.
has changed.
this is not. Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I like so badly want to experience that because
I've never
a lot of people that I know have experienced it, but I have not experienced
Yeah.
it.
Alien stuff.
Yeah.
It totally freaks me
It
out.
totally freaks
because
me
you
out.
have absolutely no control. Like I
That's
would so much rather like
true.
hang out with a ghost. So much rather hang out with
I
a ghost.
Well,
do-
you ladies should go to the desert. There's a lot of weird
Yeah,
energy
come out.
there.
Come out here. Come go
Honestly,
to Joshua Tree.
Yeah.
Honestly, I want to.
Yeah, we should go.
I mean, my work is out there, so like I will eventually come out there.
Portland, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right? You said Portland?
absolutely.
You know, I have been seeing huge meteors the last like 2 years.
Uh-huh.
Or comets or something in the sky. Like there's showers and stuff. I've always known about meteor showers and never really paid attention to it. But even when I was just in Palm Springs a few months ago, I saw the biggest meteor and everyone saw it. I kept thinking like I was crazy. Everyone saw it. It was like this big and it like went, it was crazy.
Oh my gosh, freaky.
That's awesome.
And the other times I was alone, so I couldn't really like explain it. But this time I was with other people and I was like, I've seen like 4 of those in the last 2 years. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
LA's got some weird stuff in the sky.
Ooh.
Or California.
Awesome.
Is it recess?
Yeah, is that it for your weather girl quiz?
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
We're weather
Great.
girls now.
Let's go to recess.
Let's go to recess, weather girls. Ladies, do you have a quiz for us?
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you asked because we do.
We do.
Yes.
We're going to talk about, I guess, what would you put it under if you were going to do like a subject?
Sex ed / history.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, I like it.
Sextury. No.
That's
all right. That's all right.
History.
They can't all be winners. It's
Yeah,
okay.
thank you.
It's hey, oldie timey sexy stuff.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Time to see.
Abstinence.
Yeah. You know.
Spread your legs. See? No, it's okay. I'm a gynecologist.
And okay, we named it Tits, Clits, and Other Bits.
Ooh, that's fun.
Ooh, that's
a
so
good
fun.
Yes. All right.
Well, so you should.
So-
We're ready.
I'm gonna talk about it. Don't worry, I got this.
I'm done.
So for our N episode in our podcast, we talked about nudity, and it kind of went in a bunch of different random directions. So some of these questions are from that episode.
Okay.
So it might be a little random and weird, but
We would say that's a
We're
greatest.
into it.
That's a greatest hit in my book, at least.
That's
that
your greatest
episode.
hit.
So if you want to learn about nudity, it's very educational. I highly
Love
recommend.
it.
sweet.
Tits, clits, bits. It's your greatest hit.
Yeah.
Heyo.
That's right.
Ooh, nice. All right, so I'm gonna do question number 1. So in Roman culture, Fascinus was a deity that was worshipped as a protector from sorcery, witchcraft, envy, and the evil eye, and it supposedly had powers to ward off malevolent supernatural forces. How was this deity depicted? I'm going to give you 3 choices.
Okay.
A,
Is this for both of us or one of us?
what do you think?
We could-
alternate or...
Should we both just answer or?
Sure. I don't know.
Okay.
We didn't
We'll
think that.
discuss
We
it
didn't
as
think
a
that hard.
team.
We could
Yeah.
discuss
Well,
it.
we can discuss it as a team.
All
There
right,
you go.
yeah,
Beautiful.
some nice
Beautiful.
playful banter about what's
Yes.
right and what's wrong, clearly.
Beautiful.
All right, so option A, a clitoris with arms and hands. B, a penis with wings and centaur legs. Or C, breasts with eyes and a nose.
And this is supposed to be a female deity?
It has no gender, I don't think.
No gender.
It's called Fascinus.
Okay.
And
Okay.
And it wards off.
Malevolent
Bad
spirits,
spirits.
sorcery,
Okay.
witchcraft, the evil
Okay.
eye.
Okay. So witches.
eye.
Okay, the evil eye. Witches feel feminine to me, but everyone hates women and vaginas.
Right.
So it makes me feel like it's not
But
a clitoris.
Right.
Because I
This
feel like
is from
dicks were
when?
everywhere.
This is
Roman,
Roman?
ancient
Like
Roman
Roman?
culture.
Romans
Okay.
love the dicks too.
They
but I don't
they
know.
do love a dick. And that would be like protective because it would be like virulent or virile or whatever. You know what I mean?
I want it to be a clit or boobies, but I feel like it's gonna be a giant penis.
One is the breast with eyes.
So it's yes, breasts with eyes and a nose.
It's got a
That's kind
nose.
of cool.
Yeah, it's got a lot of features to it. It's the newest model.
It is probably
Do you
the
think
dick.
it's the
Let's just
dick?
add that dick.
But they gave us 2 female options and a male option.
I know.
But they didn't even find the clitoris till like the 70s.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not the clit.
Exactly.
That's true. No, it would be a vagina. It wouldn't. It would be like a vulva. It wouldn't be like.
I
clit.
I don't know. I think it's a dick.
I think it's probably a dick.
All
We're
right,
gonna
we're
go
going
dick.
All right, you are correct.
Yeah.
A penis with wings and centaur legs. Woo!
with wings and centaur legs.
Yes.
That's
So
amazing.
sometimes,
They really love their dicks.
they do. And they were so weird about being naked. It was just a whole thing, guys.
Wow.
Yeah. So, as a bonus or a little supplement to this, on what objects could Fosinus be found? And I'll give you, because it was depicted in a bunch of different ways.
Okay.
So you can see it in relief carvings. So you'll like just be walking through Pompeii and there'll be like a dick drawing, and it won't be like vandalism, but it'll be like from that time, which is kind of weird, right? So it was also on other things. I'm going to give you a couple options. A,
Okay.
was it on jewelry such as pendants or rings?
Okay.
B, on lamps and vases? C, on wind chimes? Or D, all the above?
Oh, she threw in all the above in there.
Ooh, she did an all the above. That's tricky. That's
That
a
is
trickster
tricky.
move.
It's like, did she do that to be?
Did she do it to throw us off, or did she do it just because it really is all those things? It might be all those things. I know it was definitely pendants.
And I feel I gravitate
was
towards
jewelry for
pendants, but
sure.
also I could see them on pottery, like vases or
yeah.
lamps.
Why not?
Should we do all of the above?
You want to put
and
it
see what
everywhere, right?
happens?
You want those dicks all over the place. If you're trying to ward off the evil eye, like you need it everywhere.
Yeah, if it's a wind chime, you could bang it. You could bang the dick.
Yeah, you could stroke it.
And it might just be pendants.
Ooh, do you think she's?
I don't know.
Kelsey is
Let's
tricky.
do all of the above.
All right.
We're gonna do all of the above.
Final answer?
Yeah.
You're correct. Yay!
Oh God, I'm sweating.
I'm the meanest
God.
teacher. I'm so sorry.
That is so
Schwitzing.
cruel.
And that's why I
Schwitzing.
didn't become a teacher. All right.
Alrighty, question 2. For most of the 20th century, male nudity in the United States was considered the norm in gender-segregated activities, including summer camps, swimming pools, and communal showers. An official guideline even required male nudity in indoor pools in 1926. So what required. So what year did we end this American pastime? So it was required until A, 1957, B, 1966, C, 1972, or D, 1981.
I'm feeling like late.
I was thinking 70s.
Okay, I'll go 70s.
But that's still 72.
Was it 72?
Yeah, you said 72, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think it's the 80s?
Could have been.
Want to go 80s?
I don't know. I feel like you've been having good instincts on this
Really?
during this game. Yeah.
Well, do you like how that sounds, 72? You can't just
I'm
depend
going- I
on
wanna
me.
s- I wanna
You wanna
say
say the
80. I wanna
80s?
say
All right,
80.
let's do
Say
80.
81.
81.
Oh, you should have gone with your instincts. It was 1972. So in 1972, Title IX implemented equality in education, and nude swimming for boys became a thing of the past because the pools allowed mixed gender usage.
After that makes
Wow.
sense. Got
Yes.
it. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Wow.
Was still kind of weird though, in my opinion. that-
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty late still.
It's so
Wow.
weird. They used the reason that they said that it was required is like the reason that they required nudity in pools was for hygiene reasons.
Yeah.
Which doesn't seem like
it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't
does
make
not
sense.
This is the
compute.
dirtiest part of you, your own body.
Yeah,
Exactly.
doesn't make sense.
No.
A penis is beautiful, Kelly. Okay, there's nothing dirty about
Yeah,
your
we're not
genitals.
we're not
Who
penis
told you
shaming
your
here.
genitals?
I don't have a
dirty.
penis. My penis is pristine.
I
but
know.
Others are,
You
not
can't
so
speak
great.
for other people's penises.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine's not so great.
All right, question 3. So, how many nerve endings does just the clitoris have? So, not the entire female vagina, just the clitoris. And it's going to be
might
Price is
know
Right
this.
rules. So,
Uh-huh.
It's in the 300s.
No, it's like thousands.
You think it's thousands?
Isn't it
I think it's in the 300s.
Nerve endings?
What are you saying over there?
No, she said.
What are you two saying over there?
I think it's
So
I think
Kelsey,
it's like,
I asked her this because I wrote the question.
Kelsey asked me this question, and my guess was 40. So she was wrong. I was wrong.
It's not
we
40,
get-
guys.
If it's within 1,000.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, we
We're
could
doing
do
Price is Right rules.
within 1,000. So yeah, how about you two each answer separately?
We're gonna each
Okay,
answer,
okay.
and then
Okay.
whoever goes over loses. Right? Is that price of
Closest without going
I'm going 305.
305. I think it's like 6,000.
6,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Those
All
are
right, so
guesses.
305 and 6,000.
Yeah.
Kelly, you are correct. It's closer to 6,000. It's 8,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
40,
Amazing.
not 40.
not 40.
Way more.
Just
Not
so everybody's clear.
305 either.
40.
You know what I was thinking of?
What?
When we were talking about babies being born with 306 bones, and now we only have like 180 or something.
Right.
That in my brain, I was thinking it was 306.
Because you're thinking about baby's bones.
So close.
Yeah, clits
Yeah.
make me think of baby's bones.
Wow, we need to
Oh,
end this.
no.
quiz.
Oh,
This is
no.
sick. We've turned a corner and
Sorry,
we gotta come back.
All right. Congratulations,
Okay.
Curly.
Great job.
Thanks, Larndsey. Or Larndsey. I guess it could be Larndsey. Because we learn here.
Yeah, we do.
Education is
Accurate.
happening.
Accurate.
Yes.
Was that it?
Is that it? You guys have any more?
No, we have more. Well, I have a follow-up to that. How many
Okay,
nerve
great.
endings does the penis have?
Oh, I think it's
Same
like
rules.
half. I think it's like 3,000. Wait, 4,000. So that'd be 4,000.
I hope they have 5.
I'm going to say 3,000 because I don't want to go over.
I'll go with her. I'll go with this one.
3,500.
Okay.
It's
our answer.
4,000. You were correct. Yeah, your initial guess is right. It's exactly half. Yeah.
Ellie. Wow.
Yeah.
I remember that from one of our sex ed.
Yeah, we did that
It
in
was,
sex ed.
yeah, it was a game that was probably called like
I can't
Why
find
Women Are
the
Superior.
Clip. Right.
Or that, or I can't find the clit. Yeah.
I love it.
So we have 2 more questions. Are you guys up for it?
Okay.
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
All right. Go
All right,
for it.
sweet. Which of the following is not slang for naked or being naked?
Okay.
All right. A, scuddy.
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 B, in the all together.
Me all together.
C, tea and day. D, knobs out.
I
Or
love that.
or E, starkers.
Starkers.
What is not slang?
Stark naked is the thing.
Yeah.
Knobbers has got to be a
Gotta
thing.
be.
Gotta be, right?
Knobbers is great.
TNA.
Knobbers out.
And then what were the first
Well,
two?
TNA, yeah, I guess TNA, because if your ass and your tits are out, you're probably naked. I mean,
What's
I guess
the
you could have a
first
fig
two?
leaf.
The first one was scuddy, and then B
Scuddy.
was in the all together.
I think in the all together is one of them.
You do?
Yeah, I kind of feel like that's a very English thing to say.
It might be, but is that what it means?
I don't know.
Scuddy? I've never heard of
Me
scuddy.
neither. But I feel like why would she say that? There's got to be like
Again, it could
Where'd
be
she
just
get that
something, but it doesn't mean that. You know,
Right.
like it's something close. Or
I think TNA is a trick.
do you think TNA is a trick?
I don't know.
Because
Like
it's not actually a to be naked. Like that's not what it means. It just means like tits and ass, right?
yeah, but I could see someone using that as a way to describe. There she was, all TNA. You know what I mean?
I don't know how technical they're being about it.
I know. Yeah.
As we
Um,
look for clues in their faces.
I'm gonna go.
You
And
think-
I'm gonna do something crazy, and I think it's TNA.
I support it. I support you.
All right,
We're gonna stay
TNA.
together.
I'm sorry, you are incorrect. It is knobs out.
Yes, Kelsey.
That's something I made up.
Knobs out.
Well, we have to implement that. That is part of. We got it. No,
Knobs
we're writing it
out.
Did I
out.
just make it fetch? It's so fetch. It's gonna happen.
Wait, it's on the board.
out.
Knobs out.
Yes,
we made
this is
it.
the first time we've added to the board on the show.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Knobs out.
I love it.
Love
Knobs
it.
out.
Knobs
Yay.
out.
I feel so
Yes.
honored right now. We're on the board.
Yes, hell yes.
All
I
right.
love it.
So just to quickly go, Scuddy is actually Scottish.
That's something
Slang.
Scott say.
Yeah, and
Okay.
TNA is tits and ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I mean, you were right, but I
We
guess
just didn't know if it was a trick. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
sorry.
All right.
No tricks.
I wasn't tricky then. All right, last
those are
question.
good.
Are you guys ready?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Which of the following is not in the Guinness Book of World Records? Is it A, the largest naked art figure? B, the largest naked photo shoot? C, the largest naked dinner party? Or D, the largest naked wedding?
Wow.
Largest photo shoot, meaning like number of people?
Mm-hmm.
Or, okay.
That's the one that stuck out to me.
Yeah,
as not
I don't
being
like that
real.
one.
I don't like
we're
that
going
one
photo
either.
shoot.
Yeah.
That is incorrect.
No!
It's the largest naked dinner party. I made that up. That's just a personal dream of mine.
Wow. That's,
I feel like you could make that
you
happen
could
at some
totally
point.
make
Totally.
that happen. As
Yeah.
long as you tell people what they're in for.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you can't
totally-
surprise
yeah.
nudity somebody.
You
That's just
can't-
not fair.
No.
No.
Well, my parents did in the 70s.
Well, that was the
remember?
70s. That was when they still required nudity in the pools.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that's true.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
There was
Wow,
in that
okay.
photo shoot there was 18,000 individuals, by the way.
That's a lot of people.
Wow.
And the largest
And they were all Scuddy?
Yeah.
Yep, they
They're
were
all
all knobs
TNA.
out.
They were all knobs
knobs
out
out.
in the all together?
Yes. Let's
Wait,
go.
I have a question since we're talking about nudity. Where's the weirdest place you've been naked?
My grandma's house.
Your grandma's house? That's a good one.
Can you think of a worse place? I mean,
Well, I don't know if I was fully naked,
It
but
could be tits out, tits to the wind.
well, I did have sex in my library at college.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
oh wait, I
That's
have
a good one.
Yeah.
kind of a better one. It's more the location of the thing that we were in versus the actual thing we were in.
Okay.
What was it?
I was naked in a car outside an insane asylum that was retired.
Wow.
Like
wow.
the abandoned
yeah.
the abandoned
Near where we grew up
Yeah,
was this like.
that's some witchy shit.
Wait, did you have?
I like that.
Did you have sex in a car outside?
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
That's your friend. That's
she
your
never
friend.
told you that.
It was abandoned. It's not like it was just like
It was scary there.
That's
we did-
so
It was just
creepy.
the
We did-
ghosts of
Where was
the
this?
insane
So,
And
listen.
where was this?
I have a reason why I'm familiar with that place. So my husband and I were both volunteer firefighters, and
Oh, okay.
we did like fire training there. So because it was a big
Got
building
it.
that we could like
Yes.
smoke up and like
Run up
you know,
and
like,
downstairs.
smoke out,
Yes.
smoke up, and like put like random mannequins in there to practice training. So
Yeah.
that's why I knew of the place.
Yeah.
Got it.
It wasn't like I was
Where
in
was
there.
this? Where was this? Because my parents met working at a like insane asylum.
Embryville?
But
Embryville?
Oh no, it was in
Near
Philadelphia.
Coatesville?
No.
Okay.
I'm like revealing all
Wow.
my secrets.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope I'm not gonna tell my mom
I
and
was
dad.
just gonna say like a few months ago in Lake Michigan with you.
Ooh, that's nice.
All right. What
naked.
happened
I was
at
like,
Lake
you
Michigan?
didn't have sex
Skinny
with me at
dipping?
Lake Michigan. I was like so confused.
Well, I
for
guess
a
you,
second.
but she got a little TNA action.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
We did skinny
It
dip.
was
That's
like
right.
so dark that
Yeah, you
we
can
could
see like
not-
all the stars. It's so beautiful.
but I could
Oh,
not see.
that
Oh,
was
that's
amazing.
a great place to be TNA.
Yeah.
you feel free.
Knobs out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We took our knobs out when
We just took our knobs out
Wait, when?
In the hot tub at my house.
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah.
we filmed it.
And we filmed it.
Nice. Hell yeah.
We're filming a TikTok video.
Thank you for coming to my TikTok.
Okay, so we're going to go
It's
to...
my turn,
Oh,
actually.
shit. Sorry. What class are we going to,
Skipper.
teacher?
Skipper.
What class?
We're going to a class. This is inspired by, this was, I think, Kelsey's passion, foraging.
Yes.
We're going to Foraging 101. This is called, What's That Mushroom?
Love
Oh,
it.
no.
Great one.
Oh, no.
You don't have to identify mushrooms.
Wait,
don't
Kelsey,
worry.
are you watching Alone?
No, what's that?
Okay, we'll get into that. You
Oh
gotta
my-
watch
She talks
Alone.
about it every
You gotta-
single
if you
episode.
Like foraging, you got to get into it. It's a reality
I'm
show.
going to start watching it because actually while I was researching foraging, a woman's book came up and it was like all about like foraging in the wild and like all this kind of stuff. And it was written by someone who was on Alone.
Told you.
She's like a survivalist, forager,
Oh my
like
gosh.
natural foods and herbs.
It's an
and
incredible
first
show,
whatever.
and they have to live alone in the wilderness with nothing, and they teach you, the viewer, this is this mushroom, and this is why I can eat it, or this is why I can't eat it. It's amazing.
Oh my gosh, I would.
I almost bought the book, and then I'm like,
love
no,
that.
I'm trying to research a game.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this looks really good. It's only, it's reduced price. It was like good marketing.
Oh
anyway.
my gosh.
All right. What's that mushroom?
What is it?
What is that mushroom?
What is it?
All right. Karly, I'm going to start with you because I started with Kelsey last time.
All right.
Karly, what is the most important rule of foraging? I told you no.
Okay. I do like this one girl
No A, B, and C.
on TikTok who's a forager who's really cool. Do you guys know?
Cool.
She has great videos.
What's her name?
Alexis Nicole. Yeah. Or that's her name, but I think her TikTok handle is like Black Forager or something.
In my research, I came across her and I just followed her.
Yeah, she's
And I actually had seen her before and I was like, I thought I was already following her.
she's
Yeah,
so
I've seen
cool and funny, and yeah, she just I really like her. But anyways, I believe the first rule has to do something with like, if you don't know, then don't even fuck with it, or something like that.
Yes,
Like
exactly. That's exactly
Yeah.
it. Like, don't fuck with it if you don't know what
Yes.
it is. Identify anything before you eat it, like 100%. Like,
Yes.
yeah, for safety, of course. Yeah, this is actually really important because every year thousands of people get sick or even die from eating unsafe things, particularly types of mushrooms. So the next question is for you, Kelsey. Eating poisonous mushrooms can cause hepatotoxicity. Hepatotoxicity.
one of those.
I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out what it is, and then I'm gonna put just me saying it correctly in here.
Hepatotoxicity.
What is that? What happens when you eat poisonous mushrooms? What happens to your body besides throwing up? Like, this actually poisons one of your organs.
Ooh, like so it attacks an organ.
Yeah.
It's scary.
I'm gonna. Does it? It's an organ, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like
For
a
sure.
nervous system. Okay.
No, it's not your nervous system.
It's probably something, whatever or whatever it means is probably what it
It
is.
attacks your hips.
Maybe.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's hepa.
Hep.
He.
Oh, I think I
H-E.
know what that means. Are we tag teaming that? Do you want?
No, we're against each other. You can't tell me.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
guess. Okay, I think it.
You can. Okay.
Oh,
we
wait,
do have
lifeline.
lifelines too.
You want me to?
I don't know that she. What would you think?
Well, I'm gonna say liver damage.
Yeah, I was thinking liver. I was also thinking like something with your lungs, but that I don't think that's correct. I'm gonna go with liver. I think.
That is correct.
Yes.
Very good.
Gotta keep that liver healthy.
Yes.
You were thinking liver, and then she affirmed it, and that is correct. Yeah, it attacks your liver. It's also called toxic hepatitis.
Well, that's what I was thinking, hepatitis.
In 2017, I'm just going to tell you a really gross and horrible story real quick,
great.
so buckle up.
Excellent.
In 2017, a 26-year-old woman received wild mushrooms from someone who had picked them earlier in the day in the mountains. The woman claimed she didn't know the person. So that's weird.
Yeah.
She later grilled the mushrooms for dinner and fed them to her husband, her 18-month-old daughter, her sister, and a family friend. 9 hours later, they all started vomiting, having diarrhea, and they all had to go to the hospital and get IVs. The child developed liver failure and underwent a liver transplant. They were hospitalized for 36 days and suffered permanent neurological impairment.
Whoa.
And the woman's 38-year-old sister also had to have a liver transplant.
Wow.
Holy shit.
So don't take mushrooms from strangers.
I'm not
That's
going
what
to.
my mom used to always say.
Isn't that horrifying? You hear like, oh yeah, a mushroom could be poisonous, whatever, but like that is some serious fucking
Yeah,
shit.
and you can't,
Holy
like, how
shit.
much did they eat? I mean, that's crazy.
Like, if that was their main
Wow.
protein, oh no.
Right.
Oh no.
So either like she's trying to protect this mushroom dealer, or like she took mushrooms from a stranger and was like, yeah, it's probably fine. I'll just eat these
Wow.
mushrooms.
No, you don't
Yeah.
take anything
Weird
from a
shit.
stranger.
Yikes.
Anything.
Right?
Candy.
So weird.
Mushroom should obviously be on there.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously. Oh my
Can't
gosh.
take mushrooms. That should be the name of this game. You can't take mushrooms from a stranger.
Can't take mushrooms from a stranger. That's the name of the game. All right, Karly, number 3. Okay, foraging is the world's is more sustainable than the supermarket, of course, but there are still some best practices to follow for minimizing your footprint. Rule 1 is don't over forage. Do you know what rule 2 is? It has to do with taking the plants.
I did know the don't over forage one because I think scapes is that a thing you can forage, or is that what they're called, scapes? It's like an onion. It's like a wild onion. Or no, ramps. There we go. Yeah, you're supposed to leave some so that they can keep going.
They can keep growing.
Yeah, so I think
So this is similar, but on a more like sort of micro level, like just this one plant. I really should have done A, B, and C. Sorry, guys. I was just really out of it
it's
today.
all good. I think probably, don't harvest the whole entire plant
Yes,
because
that's it.
Yeah, because you want it to
Would
keep
you
going.
keep the roots?
You
Yeah,
keep the
keep
roots.
the
Keep the
roots,
roots?
yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Job. I think you guys should forage together.
I think
Yeah.
we should. Dude, I would.
Mm-hmm.
We still have a lot of things we got to do together.
We have
though.
This sounds like
we have a list.
Undocument it.
Yeah.
Yeah, put it on the list.
This could be a really
an
fun. You guys could
Instagram
have a fun
Live.
foraging TikTok.
That would be fun.
Oh my gosh.
Something to think about.
Friends,
to think about.
foraging, fun. All of the
Yes.
things. Fungi.
All the F's.
Boom.
Like
Kelsey.
Oh.
Sorry, no. Go
No, it's okay. I was
You
just
can
gonna
keep
say
riffing
something.
on foraging.
Tripping on mushrooms.
I was just gonna say it's like triple D but
Oh.
triple F instead of diners, driving
Yes.
to dines.
Yes, exactly.
Fungi, friendship,
Friends,
and
foraging,
Yeah.
fungi.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch your show.
Me
thank
too.
you.
Kelsey, number 4, a niche foraging style. Often presented as synonymous with dumpster diving, blank is defined as an ideology of limited participation in the conventional economy and minimal consumption of resources, particularly through recovering wasted goods like food. What is this? What's the other word for what's synonymous with dumpster diving? What else could we perhaps call this?
I want to dumpster dive so badly. Is that weird? I want to do it so
No,
badly.
because people do it. I would never, but I
You can do that.
I'm not here to judge you for it. I just want you to wear like a hazmat
Oh,
suit. That's all.
100%.
She just loves free stuff.
I love
You
free
know,
stuff.
she's really
Ah.
into free stuff.
She's into what kind of stuff?
Free stuff.
Okay, so that's the first part of your answer.
Free.
I feel like I know this one.
Well, it's not free balling.
The other part of it has something to do with food.
Free.
And what people eat. It's
I was gonna
portmanteau of two words. So it's two words mashed together.
I was gonna say freeloader, but that's not
free. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna know this. Free fun.
I feel like I watched a thing about this, but I don't know.
I'm not gonna know.
Okay, that's okay. They're called freegans.
Freeganism.
Amazing.
Freegans. Okay.
That's awesome.
Freegans.
Okay. That makes
I don't
sense.
even know if they're vegan. I think they just don't want to participate.
Yeah.
They just want free stuff. They're just like, you're wasting food. I'm gonna go in your
should be a
dumpster.
free-
and
Yeah,
get stuff."
that
I
would be
don't know
her.
if I would eat. It's more so just like I know a lot of stores throw stuff away that isn't even
Yes. Of
expired, that's
course.
completely packaged,
Yes.
and then I could just donate it to a food cupboard or something. That's what that's kind
I
of
think
more
that's
so
what
I
you
wanna
really
do.
want to do more
Yes.
than actually physically go inside of the dumpster.
That's
I think
exactly
it's
what
more about saving the food and
Yeah.
giving it to people who need it.
Yeah.
Maybe you should
That's
start a
more-
community
yeah.
program for that.
I'm just
Genius.
scared. I'm honestly scared, like that someone's gonna be like, "What are you doing?"
No. You work with the
No, I
business
think
owner.
you can work. You
Yeah.
find a way to do it legitimately, where you're working with the
And-
people who
yeah.
are throwing the food away, like those companies.
You could do that with your little Phoenixville fam.
All right,
I'll
Maybe
help
I
you.
will.
I'll
Thank
be your
you.
marketer.
Thank you.
Let's do it.
Ooh, I love
Cute.
this.
We'll forage.
a lot of
then we'll do
ideas
this.
going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is a creative think
Forage,
tank.
then business meeting.
Yes, obviously. Obviously.
Carly, back to shrooms.
Okay.
Truffles are a rare delicacy that only grow from October to December each year, and they are detected by specially trained dogs or sometimes pigs, apparently, to seek them out. The largest truffle ever sold. The largest truffle ever sold was sold at Sotheby's auction in New York City. It weighed 4.16 pounds.
Wow.
Which is not a lot.
For a mushroom, it is.
I guess. It just seems like it's not that much. My question to you is this largest, it is the largest truffle, so I guess it is pretty
Nug.
big. It was 4.16 pounds. How much did it sell for, do you think,
Ooh.
at this auction?
Price is Right rules.
Within
Price is
500
Right rules.
Are we both doing it?
dollars. No, just you.
Just me?
Yeah, why don't you both do it? You both do
And
it.
whoever gets closest.
Yeah. Let's just do it that way.
$7,300.
Okay. All right. Kelsey?
I'm going to go with $7,301.
Kelsey!
Wow.
Whoa, that
dirty.
is so dirty. And
Dirty.
of course she's right.
Dirty.
Wow, that was
dirty.
nasty.
That's what they
It-
always. I hate when I'm like,
It's
Miss
so
Jackson
I
is
hate when
nasty.
people do that too. I'm like, you guys are nasty. You are being so unfair.
If it's a free rule,
Wow.
it's a rule.
Because the person's just like, I like that person's answer, so I'm just gonna also do it. But
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I can re-guess.
well,
I can-
you're right.
No,
but-
you've done.
no, you're both so off. It was $61,000.
Wow.
I was gonna guess. I was feeling more like 35,000. I was like 35,000. I could see.
Yeah.
$60,000.
Wow.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
And then there's we'll do one more, same thing. This is the most expensive truffle. It actually is less. It's actually a smaller truffle. It was 2.86 pounds.
Huh.
And it was sold in Croatia, auctioned in 1999. It's so, the whole auctioning of it is so
It's very
creepy and weird
yeah,
to
it's
me.
Weird. What do
So
you
this
do
has
with that?
been ranked the absolute most expensive on record. So it's more than 61,000. Let's do another guess. How much was this one sold for?
I can guess first if you want.
most
Yes, you
expensive
guess
truffle.
first, Kelsey.
Yeah,
gonna-
you guess
I'm
1st
gonna
Yes,
go
that's
bold.
fair.
Like I'm just gonna live my bold life here.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Okay. I'm thinking it's like $115,000.
Okay.
That's what
Okay.
I think.
I'm just
Carly?
gonna go 80,000.
Oh, it's Kelsey again.
Whoa.
Guys, it was $330,000.
What?
The
Wow.
price of a family 3-bedroom,
Yeah.
3.5 bathroom home.
I just ripped out your earphone. So sorry.
All good.
Kelsey.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that absolutely insane?
That's crazy.
So
That's
stupid.
more money than
Yeah.
my house cost.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's
insane.
crazy.
Because like you said earlier, like what do you do? Do you look at it? Do you eat? Like, what do you do with it?
Put
I
it in a-
think I guess I
have to eat
thought
it.
they ate it. I thought they would like sell it to restaurants, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they just want to be part of it. People with a lot of money will do a lot of weird shit, and
very
like,
true.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is Well, famous chefs will gather from all over the world to participate in these high-end auctions, whether they're able to just get a glimpse of history or actually serious bidders. This was a truffle to be remembered and is considered the most expensive ever.
Wow.
So I don't actually know who
Crazy.
bought it.
Wow.
But yeah.
Did you guys see the preview or see the movie, Nicolas Cage movie? He's like, "Where's my pig?" Did you see that?
No, did my coughing make you think of that?
No, it's about truffles. His truffle pig is stolen.
Oh.
I really want to see that movie though because it looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Is it new?
It looks.
Oh.
It just came out like within the last
It's
month
called
or two.
Pig.
Where was his pig?
It's called Pig.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my sister's name. That's my nickname for my sister.
Aw,
and her
that's
nickname
so
for me.
Yeah.
Call each other pig.
But he's like, "Where's my?" He gets beat up and someone steals his pig, and the preview ends with him going, "Where's my pig?"
Great.
It's like a black guy.
Great impression
And-
right there.
Yeah.
Thank you. And everyone in the theater laughed because it's so ridiculous, but it looks really good. It looks really
It
good.
kind of looks like a horror movie, weirdly.
It does.
But
it does.
Yeah, I'm not like a big fan of horror movies, but I'm like interested. I want to see it because I'm like, what is this about?
I think it's going to be I think it's a good movie. And he hasn't done anything in a while, so I
just
everyone
don't think
go-
he's a good actor.
No, I know, but you'll see like if you watch the
my
preview, it
gosh.
looks like a really good movie.
Okay.
I promise.
Have you seen National Treasure? Like,
Yeah.
Wait, no, you haven't seen National Treasure? National Treasure is a national treasure. It's so good.
Maybe we need to do that tonight for movie night.
Here's mine.
yeah.
Here's mine. Ready? I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah, that's his impression. Yeah,
That was
that's what
good.
he says.
That was
That's
good.
really good.
Thank you.
Well,
All right.
I talked about
Well-
this once on the show, but the first time I lost my virginity,
I didn't even
there were
catch
a couple
it.
of times.
I didn't even catch that.
When I lost my virginity, the guy that I was dating said,
Where's my pig?
"Where's my pig?"
That's the sweetest thing I've ever heard.
So romantic.
He said, "We fit inside each other."
Ew.
And
wait,
it's
you fit inside
from-
him too?
It's from
We fit together.
City of Angels.
Ew.
Oh,
what a
And
loser.
Nicolas Cage says it to Meg Ryan, and I was like repulsed by
It's disgusting.
it. I was repulsed by it.
That's
All right.
that's another good. That's a good movie, I think. But it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
fit in
Yeah.
you.
Okay,
That's what
gross,
that means,
gross,
right?
gross. All right, quick quiz to end this game. Here's the deal. Get your shit together, ladies, because
Okay.
you're tied.
Woo! Oh,
right.
wow, they're tied.
So the
Okay.
pressure's on.
my
It's
God.
6-6 right now,
right.
and this is it. So
School you.
this is a game all about plants.
Whoa.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Love plants.
Because Karly, during the quarantine, went a little ham on houseplants.
A lot.
They got her through. So
Accurate.
this game is called Wow, These Plants Are Mad Defensive.
Oh my God. What is?
Just shut up.
I am.
All right.
I won't speak.
These are not multiple choice.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to go back and forth like we're in Jeopardy, and you're going to tell me what you think the answer is.
Oh,
Okay.
oh Lord.
It's for both of you. No, let's do one at a time. Okay. Let's start with Kelsey. Kelsey, did you know that plants can call for help? For example, the wild tobacco plant can identify a hornworm caterpillar by its saliva. And when attacked by this caterpillar, the tobacco plant does what to signal to the insect's enemies to come and get it? What does it do? How does this plant call for help?
And it calls to the enemies of the. And that's cool.
It's like, come eat this little worm.
Whoa.
Come and get it.
Does it Do you know the answer?
I have a guess, but
I'm gonna say I think it like moves.
Ooh, that's
cool.
a good guess. That is incorrect. Carly, do you want to try to steal?
yeah, my guess would be that it does something like changes colors that's attractive to the enemy of the worm, or something like something
That's
about
a good
it.
guess
yeah.
too. Incorrect. It emits a smell, a chemical.
Ah.
So when we inhale, like when you go outside and you smell like fresh grass, that's actually it like crying for help.
Oh,
That's actually it's the plant's scent is part of its like defense mechanism.
Well, now I'm gonna cry.
Mine
every time we mow
too. Smell is my defense mechanism too.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't want to repel people. I just don't wear deodorant that day.
You just fart. All you have to do is fart. You're halfway there. Okay.
Yeah, that lady in.
You're
I was
halfway
in
there.
Home Depot looking for plants, and this old lady just like ripped one, like right when I was
Did
like,
it-
for her.
Did you hear it?
yes,
I support
very
that,
loud.
actually.
No,
I love
she
it.
was
No,
an
I support-
employee though. I don't know.
Exactly. Even
She's
better.
older though. It doesn't think it gets harder to control.
I mean, yes, but
Like, own up to it. Like, she owned it.
I
I think
guess.
I'm proud of her. I like
okay,
it.
fine.
I support it.
I didn't realize we were in a
support
fight.
it.
Okay.
Fine, fart wherever you want to fart, whenever you want to fart.
yeah, you big fart face.
All right, Carly. When wounded by a hornworm, this hornworm really gets around. When wounded by a hornworm, sagebrush releases defensive proteins called trypsin proteinase inhibitors, TPIs. What do you think that does to the insect? What do you think those TPIs do?
So it's
Two.
it's a protein inhibitor. So it probably doesn't allow the insect to have protein. Like, it doesn't, something about the insect's eating the plant, so maybe it can't eat it because they can't digest it, maybe? I don't know.
Ooh, interesting.
I'm just using,
interesting.
this whole show is me using context clues and just taking the
Yes,
big guess.
yeah.
Really.
Yes.
Yep.
That's not exactly correct, but I want to give Kelsey a chance to steal. What do you think these TPIs do to the insect?
I'm gonna guess that they paralyze it.
Ooh. Good guess.
Oh, these are such
Really good guess.
good.
I have a guess
What's your guess?
that it makes it feel like it's already full.
Oh, you guys.
Ooh.
We're very creative, but we're all
We should
wrong.
really invent a
I-
bug together.
You know what? I have to give the point to Carly because she was actually the closest. Carly, what did you say when you...
So something like, it's a TPI stands for something protein inhibitor.
Yes.
So like my thought was that allows the worm not to be able to ingest protein or the food or the plant somehow.
Yes. Okay. So it prevents the insect from digesting the protein, which winds up stunting its growth.
Huh. Wow.
So it basically
So
like
it's like playing the long game. It's
playing the long game,
it's
I
not
guess.
even about like the immediate thing. It's like, well, I'll show you.
yeah.
It
Wow.
gives it a head start on defending itself if the caterpillar comes back. Basically, is like they use these
freaking
chemicals.
interesting.
Wow.
That's so
Isn't
cool.
that crazy? I know.
I love that.
All right, so that I asked that to Kelsey, right?
Carly.
No, that was Carly.
Carly.
All right, Kelsey. Can you tell me how plants defend their territory when dealing with other plants that are crowding their turf? They can defend their territory. Can you tell me how?
I would say
There's two like main ways. If you get one of them right.
well, I guess this is like both parts of the plant. I was going to say something with maybe the root system. Like the root system creates like a force field area kind of situation.
Okay. I'm going to give you that because you knew it comes from the roots. So there's two ways that they can do it. They can move, like plants can move towards the sunlight, right? So they can start growing and take like the sunniest spots if someone's kind of in their way, another plant's in their way, or their roots have certain chemicals and they can take nutrients from the soil and they could take it away from the other plant.
Like your sister in the womb.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Like your sister in the womb.
She's never going to live it down.
Now
Tell her not to listen to this.
Some plants have special things in their roots that can repel those chemicals. Like one of them is lupin roots. So some plants are able to fight against that, but those are two ways that they can fight for their turf.
Cool. Plants are freaking
crazy, right?
All of this
I
stuff
love
is
plants.
so cool. I'm gonna go home and tell my boyfriend all of them because he also likes
it's
plants.
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a fun one too. All right, so this is for Karly. Plants can sense. Oh wait, no, this isn't the fun one.
That's fine. I'll take
Just
it.
kidding. Okay, it's still fun. Plants can sense when other plants are growing around them. And so they can fight for the sunlight and things like that. But like animals, they can also recognize and support their kin. So they know like what plants are like them, and they'll support plants that have the same, their little brethren or whatever.
They got like their mom and their dad and their cousins and they know.
The weird uncle at Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Yes. In an experiment with a sea rocket, a plant that often grows close together with its siblings, plants that were grown in pots with relatives grew more or less roots than plants grown with perfect strangers. So do you think that they grew more or less roots with their relatives than they did with perfect strangers, and why do you think?
Less. I actually think less because probably I'm just going to throw out the word DNA. Don't know if that's relevant to plants, but probably something it like recognizes and it knows, and it's like, oh, like we can almost like share these roots, so I don't need to do as many or something like that.
That is
Smart.
100% true.
Wow.
There's also less competition. So they're like, you know what? We're going to let our sibling have a little bit of this root system here and a little bit of this soil and water. But if it's like fair competition and they have no loyalty, they'll grow their roots everywhere and take over as much of the nutrients in soil as they can.
Wow, that's so cool.
Isn't that cool?
Plants are so cool. I wish I could keep them alive.
Amazing. Okay. This was the fun one. Kelsey, you get the fun one. Yes. So plants can go out of their way to attract more than just insects. Plants can communicate with mammals. A carnivorous pitcher plant native to Borneo has evolved to hijack a bat's communication systems, and they turn the bat's echolocation to its advantage.
What?
Yes.
This is crazy.
I know. According to a study in Current Biology, Nepenthes hemsalin has a concave structure that is specifically suited to reflect bat echolocation, helping the bats find the plant. Why do you think they want the bat to come to them? What does the bat do for them?
So,
I think I know.
I'm going to say my gut reaction, but then I'm going to take it back because I don't think it's right.
Okay.
Did they eat the bat? Okay. Then I was thinking that maybe the bats bring, like, bugs. And then the bugs go into
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know. I'm trying to read some context clues from your face. Go into the pitcher, and then the pitcher gets them. That's my guess.
That's
a good guess.
That is
That makes
incorrect, but I do want to give Karly a chance to steal.
Oh,
Why do
okay.
you think they want the bat?
Well, so it's kind of what Kelsey said, but you're saying it's incorrect. 'Cause I thought that pitcher plants, they attract bugs into them. They're carnivorous plant. The bugs go in and they eat them. So my thought was that they're just like, hey, bats come have a snack as well or something.
Oh, they're just friends.
But probably not that now. So
You guys, they attract it so the bat will land on it and shit around it, and then it uses its shit as fertilizer.
whoa.
All right.
Gross.
I mean, that's a lot of work. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
Last question for Karly.
Okay.
Sunflowers display a behavior called heliotropism, meaning they can track what?
The movement of the sun.
That is correct. Yes.
Good job, Carl.
Their
Thank you.
buds and their blossoms, they move throughout the day and they follow the sun.
So cute.
And sometimes mature flower heads will stay where they are, but younger ones will move with the sun. Isn't that so
That's
cute?
adorable.
All right, you
I love
guys. Well,
sunflowers.
that was why these. Wow, these plants are mad defensive. That's what it's called.
Love it.
That's my favorite one yet.
You guys,
Yeah.
that's our game, and
Yay.
that was such a
That was
close
really
game.
That was really fun, and I think that I don't know who I wasn't keeping track, so I don't know who is anyone's game.
It's
they
anyone's
were tied, and I
game.
don't know what happened.
Everyone really, you know what was cool about you ladies is that you wrote down like your strengths and weaknesses, but a lot of them,
There's a lot of crossover.
yeah, there was a lot of crossover. Like you were at Home Depot getting plants when the woman farted on you, but Karly was the one that wanted to talk about plants. I mean,
Yeah.
there was
Yeah.
a lot of crossover. So Marsha just came in with the points. Are we ready?
Yeah, Marsha, tell us everything.
Marsha.
Hold on. She's whispering in my ear. Hold on.
Marsha, where?
Sure.
Oh, she's there. Okay,
She's
sorry,
right
I
here.
can't see her sometimes. It's weird.
Kelsey, you are finishing this game with 7 points. Karly, you won this game with 9 points. Woo! Oh my god.
And I think this is where I say,
Congratulations.
fuck you, I'm smarter.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is
This
where
is
you
your
get
time
to
to
make a
gloat.
valedictorian speech and say fuck you, I'm smarter in any way you want, any order you want.
Okay. Well, I just want to thank my professor. No, I'm kidding. Fuck you, I'm smarter, Kelsey. But I think that
Now you guys are gonna need therapy.
despite, yes.
Oh, we knew she was smarter than me. It's okay.
No. That's actually what I was just about to not say. We discussed. No. We discussed that in school I was we call it try hard again. I tried really, really hard. I took honors classes and stuff like this, but I wasn't naturally smart. Kelsey is the most like naturally smart and clever person that I know. And I'm honored to
Aw.
be, even though I'm smarter than her when it comes to facts, I'm very honored that she's my best friend and is so hilarious and clever. And I admire her for that a lot.
Aw.
Aww.
That was so
lady.
sweet.
Way to turn your chance to gloat into a really beautiful homage to your best friend.
That's
That
a
was
good
lovely.
friend. That's a
I
good
can't
friend right
guarantee
there.
I would have done the same thing
It's
for
okay.
you. I mean, just saying, yeah.
I was not. Yeah, I can't guarantee that either. You're so sweet,
Ladies,
Karly.
this was so
Thank you
fun.
so
I
much.
cannot wait till we do an episode with you guys. This was like,
Thank
I
you
feel
so
like we
much.
have such a similar podcast. So everyone has to go listen to their podcast, brought to you by The Letter Podcast. Ladies, plug all your plugs. Where can our listeners find you?
Oh man, me?
Go-
Okay.
Go for it.
We are on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at By the Letter Pod.
And also Facebook now, but whatever.
You don't have to go
If
there.
you want.
And
Understood.
you can email us with things that you want us to teach you at bytheletterpod@gmail.com.
Yes.
Yay.
Amazing.
And we are taking a little bit of break throughout November, so our season 2 is coming back December 2nd.
Perfect.
And
They're so organized. Look at that.
yes.
December 2nd.
And
Learn from them.
We really could.
we're doing a slightly different, we're still teaching each other, but we're having a slightly different format. We're going to bi-weekly,
And we're having friends on
And
the
we're
podcast.
having guests, yes, and friends. So
Yay, love
yeah.
it.
Well, we cannot wait. Listeners, thank you for listening. Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, tell your friends. We can't find the link on YouTube, but you can by going to our @Kelly and Lindsey Instagram. Go to the bio. You will find it on there.
Yeah, you do the work.
You do all the work. We're tired and old. And we'll see you next week.
Thank you so
Bye.
much, ladies.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Bye.
Bye.
Fuck you, I'm smarter.